Boruto 2 Blue Vortex shows us Shibai Otsutsuki's Shinjutsu, or more of his abilities, especially through Kashin Koji, with his Shinjutsu of Prescience, or the 10 Paths, or 10 Directions, whatever you want to call it, right? And essentially, what it is it allows him to see possible futures. It doesn't give him the direct future, or the exact direction it goes in, or whatever, but it tells him multiple different varieties, or different futures that could possibly happen, okay? Now, I think, and I definitely believe this, Shibai Otsutsuki is definitely going to make an appearance or come back or be a part of the story in some way, shape, or form. It's just kind of like the Chekhov's gun, and you know what I mean? He's going to pop up, and when he does, who knows what's going to happen, you know what I mean? Is he friend? Is he foe? Does he learn something? Does he not? What's going to happen? What's not going to happen? And essentially, we see how his body or his abilities are passed on to Amado cyborgs. We see them passed on to his creations, and that includes Ada, Damon, obviously Kashin Koji. It was supposed to be Boro as well, and then other Kara members. I can't remember if Code's claw marks are direct Shinjutsu. I can't recall that this very second, but let's just say it is, just to say it is, okay? Anyways, those characters and those characters alone are ones that, you know, I'm not mad if they all go out, but it's just a matter of like, individually, they're just copying what Shibai Otsutsuki can really do, right? And he essentially lifted himself up to a higher being. He found a different, better way to live after evolving over and over and over again. And we don't know if that's a good thing, if it's a bad thing. What does that mean? What actually happened to Shibai Otsutsuki? We just know Amado found the body and was like, let me just try to inject whatever he got or whatever his abilities are into my cyborgs, into Ada and Damon and all of these other people. And he learned through that about the karma and through the Otsutsukiification. Try saying that 3 times fast. Otsutsukiification, Otsutsuki. Whatever, okay? Anyways, my point being is when Shibai Otsutsuki returns, I wonder if all of their abilities are going to help him out, especially Kashin Koji's. He'll be able to see into the future. So, would Shibai just like completely ignore all of that? Like Shibai's return or him coming back onto Earth or taking over a body, right? Is that... I guess what I'm really trying to ask is, when he returns, is he going to kill all of these characters? Like, as soon as they're done or their usefulness is kind of used up, like, I don't see any reason why they could or should live, right? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think out loud here. When it comes to Shibai Otsutsuki, you never know what's going to happen, but because they have his abilities, and if he comes back, does he... I mean, he would just be this all-knowing, all-powerful Otsutsuki god. So, I would imagine that he would be able to, like, kill everybody. Or he would be able to kill Ada. He would be able to kill Damon because he has the reflectability himself. He has all of these different Shinjutsus, all of these different abilities that he's going to be able to essentially beat and destroy and kill everybody. So, I think that they're in the most danger should Shibai Otsutsuki come. More than the Shinjus. I think more than the Shinjus coming after Kashin Koji or going after Ada and all of them. I think that those are real opponents that they can fight toe-to-toe. They can really hang in there with and fight against. But with Shibai Otsutsuki, it's like you don't really know what's going to happen. It's going to be something crazy that happens. And until that moment comes, I'm really excited for... There's so much we don't know about Amado and Shibai and how he transplanted and gave everybody their powers. I mean, we know he tells them that he gave everybody their powers, but we don't see it. We don't know the full story. So, until that moment, until we get there, I feel like there's still so much story there. There's so much possibilities. And I'm definitely one for like, yeah, I want more of that. I'm really interested in that aspect of it, of the Otsutsukis. But until then, until we get more Shibai or we learn something else or Boro was supposed to get an ability as well, so there's kind of like a hidden mystery there. So I'm really interested in learning more about that, and just about the Otsutsukis in general. More of them are possibly out there, you know what I mean? It's not just those few, right? So we're gonna have to wait and see how that all comes to be. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah,